Yes, 101.1 FM and AM 1160. So, the Indiana County Humane Society, as most guests here on Indiana in the Morning, it's been a while since we've had them in the studio, but it's good to welcome people back in. And, well, there's some of the mainstays of our Humane Society visits with us now. Beth Finegan, Bob Nastase with us in the studio today. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. I recognized you, but by golly, you both have gotten older since I. No, I'm just kidding.
Watch it now, Todd.
Just kidding. Good morning.
Good morning. It's so good to be in here with you to talk about what's going on at the shelter.
Well, there's a lot going on. You sent me this big, long list of things that are going on at the Humane Society. And when we think about Humane Society, we think about a couple of main things. Number one, wonderful pets that are available for folks to adopt. And we talk about that. And then we talk about how it is that you're able to get these pets ready to be adopted and how much money it takes to get that to work, that whole system. And so there are always fundraisers to talk about. Beth, where do we start today?
Well, we wanted to talk about our continued focus on shelter animal wellness. You know, we have some animals at our shelter that have been what we would call long-term residents. And we have started a new focus where we're starting to take these dogs out and about for a day on the town, so to speak. And just last week, one of our shelter staff members and his sister took out one of our long-term resident dogs named Stormy for a fantastic day. They took Stormy over to Petco and let him pick out a toy of his own. Then they went to the meadows and got some ice cream. It was a very warm day. And then on to scrub to the pet wash to get him nice and clean and cool down. And then for a nice long car ride back to the shelter.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a fun day. There are pictures of it up on our Facebook and Instagram. And we're just really excited to be able to be doing this. And this week, Diesel, another one of our long-term residents, is going out.
Yeah, he had knee surgery last year. I think we did a fundraiser for his knee surgery. And I wanted to add, too, Stormy is a bull mastiff, about 150 pounds.
He's a big guy.
So it was no easy chore for them to take Stormy on her day out. And Diesel is another long-term resident because of his knee surgery and waiting. He was out in foster for a while, and now he's back, and he's slated to go out this week for another fun day.
Yeah. Well, tell us about Diesel. What kind of a dog is he? How old is he?
He is a mix. I believe he has some maybe some pit bull in him, but he's a good dog. I mean, he and Stormy were out the other day when I was out there.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing to me. These dogs become pals.
And that bridges into another thing. And part of that is based on trying to, number one, give the dogs a better life, and number two, de-stress them a little bit. Because coming out of COVID, we have found that, I'll let Beth speak a little bit to that, coming out of COVID.
Yeah, well, so of course, during the pandemic, we had to change our policies rather quickly on allowing the public into the shelter. And what we saw happen pretty quickly is that our animals kind of de-stressed a little bit. There was a little less coming and going of people in the kennel areas. Certainly of the public in the kennel areas, and we saw that it really was helpful for the dogs to not have that a stranger come into the kennel area where the dogs might start barking and get agitated and not really a good representation of their true nature and behavior.
Yeah.
So what we will continue to do at the shelter is do adoptions by appointment. Applications have to be pre-approved, and then we set up an appointment for adopters to come in and visit with the dogs that they're interested in that are brought to them with their carriers, with the canine staff at the shelter. Yeah. And it's really helped a lot to de-stress, keep our animals healthier and happier.
It's interesting when you say that because it's like kids. Everybody wants to get attention, and if one dog barks, then the dog next to it says, I got to bark louder, so they'll look at me, and then you get a competitive situation
The
going.
whole place erupts.
Yeah.
And we've done other things too. I mean, we have a sound system in the kennel to try and pipe music in there or calming type of CDs in there. And we have a rolling screen in there because sometimes seeing the dogs across the way makes them agitated or stressed. And it's just like your dog at home, when somebody comes to the door, they're barking, et cetera, at the door. So if you can imagine that happening, I don't know, 20 times a day, 30 times a day, it's a constant state of flux back there with stress. So I think we're also going to use right now we're using a laptop, and we've put together a slideshow. So if somebody comes in and wants to look at dogs, we can show them what we have available on the slideshow. And then if they want to see one, we could bring one out for them to see.
Yeah. Now, Beth, I remember when we talked either last time or the time before about the need for an iPad. And if somebody has an iPad that they would like to donate or would like to give you the money that you could purchase an iPad, Humane Society needs one so they can continue to do the adoptions this way.
Yeah, exactly. An iPad or a tablet would just make it a little bit easier for us to have this slideshow available for someone to sit down in our lobby and look through to see the available dogs or cats. So if anybody's willing to donate a new or used iPad or tablet, please just contact the shelter, 724-465-7387, or you can just bring it on over 191 Airport Road.
There you go. There you go. Now, can folks also visit your website and see the pets that way with their own home computer?
Yes, they are available on our website. Just go to humanesociety.com. There's a link to Pet Finder, and you will see all the available animals at our shelter, along with pictures and descriptions, and it's all there for them.
Yeah. Now, I understand you're welcoming back volunteers to walk dogs as
we
well.
are, and then that's a big step after the year that we've all had.
Sure.
And we're very excited about having dog walkers back at the shelter. We just ask if you're interested to just give a call to the Humane Society and see when the next dog walking orientation is, and then you can let them know when you're available to help out and volunteer with our dogs.
Absolutely, absolutely. We don't want to neglect the kitty cats either.
No.
So you've got plenty of kitty cats always.
We always have plenty of kitty cats, and this is cat season. So we ask that everybody be patient with us as we try to accommodate the need for these cats. Again, as always, we stress to please spay or neuter your animals to help us control the animal population in Indiana County.
You can fill up a neighborhood with cats pretty quick in the course of a year, can't you, Bob?
Yes, you can.
It's pretty amazing. So yeah, that's happening. Also, when we talk about fundraising, you're looking for volunteers to help at bingo. You're doing, is it Sunday bingo?
Yeah, but Sunday bingo, we hold it every Sunday at the Elks. We're looking for people to volunteer to help with admissions, with food service, with calling the game, with selling tickets. It's a really fun time.
What are you doing, Bob?
B15.
Yeah, Bob's our main caller. So
Are you really? Do it again, Bob.
73.
That is a professional bingo calling
it's
voice.
the velvet voice.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So if anyone's interested in helping us out with bingo and volunteering, again, just call the shelter 465-7387 and let us know, and we'll get you connected in with that.
There you go. So that's the Elks where you do the bingo. What are some of the other fundraising things we want to talk about?
We have a cash bash coming up on August 21st at Red Barn Sportsman's Club. The tickets are on sale now. It's one of my favorite fundraisers. It reminds me of a giant family picnic. Good food, good times, some ticket sales,
Basket raffle.
some refreshments.
Yep.
And it's a precursor, isn't it, for Cause for Paws?
It is about a month before Cause for Paws, which is our annual event out at Blue Spruce Park. We will be doing a 5K this year. That'll go off at 10 a.m. Around noon, we'll have our lovely leisurely walk around the lake with our pets, our shelter pets, and anyone else who wants to just come out, walk their dog, on a leash. We certainly invite that. There'll be stuff for the kids to do, lots of delicious food. We'll be taking photographs that day.
There's usually a website to sign up ahead of time if you want to do the run.
Yes, so for the 5K, you can go to runsignup.com. We're going to be placing a link on our website to sign up for the 5K. We encourage people to do that before the event. So, and it is $20 to sign up for the 5K. If you have any questions, you can call the shelter or check out our website, incohumanesociety.com.
Now, we only have a couple of minutes left, but I know that you are looking for funding to help you with something you recently purchased, which is kind of cool. Got a washing machine, huh?
Yeah, you would not believe. I mean, I think if you take a step back, you would believe how much laundry we do at the shelter. Bedding, blankets, towels. I mean, it's incredible. And so standard washing machines struggle to keep up. So we need commercial washing machines. And of course, they cost a little more than what you could get for your home. And we did a GoFundMe fundraiser. We're almost to our goal. The folks that are going to be installing the commercial washer were there yesterday. So it's going to be in by next week. And the whole staff is thrilled.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. Bob, give us another bingo number, if you would.
B4.
There you go. Before we go, I incorporated the before there. You saw that, Beth, didn't you?
You're good.
Yeah. Before we go, tell folks how they can get in touch with you, how they can become a part of the Indiana County Humane Society family of donors, and let's wrap it up with that this morning.
Yeah, so we, of course, accept donations, monetary donations and supply donations. Both can be dropped off at the shelter at 191 Airport Road, certainly can be mailed. If you have any questions about perhaps what supplies we're looking for right now, you can always call the shelter and they'll let you know what's in high demand. And we just want to take a moment to thank everyone who does support us with their time volunteering, with their donations. We would never be able to do what we do for the animals at our shelter unless we had that kind of support. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right. One more time, Bob. You got another number for me?
I-21.
There you go. Hey, thanks both for coming in to visit with us again. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160.